Hey, welcome everybody. Sort of a little rant video on my part. This pouring ass rain outside, so thought I'd discuss something I had just seen come up in one of the basic little FPV groups discussion sites. And this guy was showing that he had just bought the older versions of the Mobula 6 for his first quadcopter. And what a great whoop to buy. That was my third, but it was my first brushless. And, he's talking about his radio and stuff. He's got like a TX12 and what batteries he bought, about like 8 batteries or something like that. And all these little peckerwoods who came up flying when there was all these choices of protocols, such as ELRS, to start with, we're giving him crap because he bought an FR Sky. And I really got irked because this guy just bought something. He's proud that he's getting into the hobby. Why would you want to distract from that and, kind of ruin his joy right off the bat of the hobby? Look at all these here. FR Sky, FR Sky, FR Sky, FR Sky. And after buying all of those, finally, I converted and went to ELRS. But there's nothing wrong with these. There's nothing wrong with any of those. Sure, your distance is not that great, but it's not about that. It's about having fun. And so these little peckerwoods, posting all this stuff about, oh, you really screwed up. You should have got ELRS. You're going to be really ticked off that you didn't. No, let the guy have fun. And his TX12 does have a module bay in the back that he can put an ELRS module in and convert when he's ready. So for everybody out there, watch out for these little peckerwoods, because they just want to ruin something for somebody else, saying like they have a lot of experience buying their first quad that was a ELRS. Well, sorry, dude. When I started, it wasn't around. So I started flying FR Sky, and I still fly it. Some might get converted. I think I might convert the Crux 3 just because this board specific does a lot of funky fail safes, which is characteristic of some of the FR Sky boards. But otherwise, all of these are fine and fly just fine. I have tons of fun with them. And I'll tell you another thing. I have a guy that I'm getting into the hobby, and he's bought some stuff on his own, which to me was some of the wrong things to buy, but it's what he wanted to do. So anyway, what I have sitting over here is, let me grab it here, a Cetus Pro that he bought. And guess what? It's FR Sky. Because I told him, don't mess with the ELRS stuff. Get a basic radio. He bought a Radio Master T8 in the light version because it was inexpensive. I told him, don't dump a bunch of money into it to start with, because if you really end up not liking it, then you'll be really pissed at all the money that you spent. And so he got the little T8, and he got one of these, which used to be a Beta 65S, one of the only beta FPV products I would ever buy myself. I wouldn't buy a single one of their new products. They're all just crap. But this one, he bought that, and he is having a blast flying it. Doesn't even have goggles yet. I got a pair of goggles I bought for pretty cheap. I'll probably kick down to him. But anyway, so he's getting into the hobby, flying FR Sky and having fun. And he brought this to me too. He bought a Pavo from somebody online that's already has motors and stuff on it, but it's basically a frame. And so we'll build that up. And again, it's going to be FR Sky. It's going to be using one of the boards out of the Cine 8. So in the long, drawn out blah from me is, if you see somebody out there harassing somebody else on any of the, FPV sites that's giving him a hard time for buying a simple FrSky protocol or something else that's not the greatest. I mean, this guy bought beta FPV stuff, and did you hear what I just said? I wouldn't buy a single freaking new thing from him, especially this damn thing. But that's what he wanted to do, and I didn't tell him he was wrong. I just told him, in my opinion, I wouldn't, but that's just me. So if you see these guys getting pounded by a bunch of goobs that really don't know what the hell they're talking about, give them hell, and boost this poor person that's trying to get into the hobby and getting hounded by, everybody that thinks they know what they're talking about, but really doesn't. Because we all know that this hobby is about having fun, no matter what. So, anyway, that's the end of my rant for right now. Sounds like the rain's starting to subside outside, so I might get out and fly some FrSky. Good Lord, how terrible is that, huh? Because it's starting to lighten up, and I got time off, so not working today. So, anyway, everybody out there, have fun with what you're doing, no matter if it's not RC. No matter what you're doing, don't let anybody tell you to stop. Keep doing what you want to do and have fun. So until next time, guys, shaka. See ya.